Hi guys, Wheelie here. I'm going to open my Crate Crochet subscription box with you today. This is the first box I've had under their new subscription setup. So I have been getting Crate Crochet subscriptions for a while through a gift subscription that I was given at Christmas. This one I purchased for myself. My credit from my old subscription rolled over and it was enough to buy half of a box. So these boxes cost $79.95 Australian plus postage. I'm hoping that there is significantly more awesome yarn in here, but I do understand that costs have gone up all over the place. So possibly it's more a case of she couldn't afford to keep selling yarn at the price she was selling it. These boxes are now billed as containing up to $90 worth of premium yarn. When you subscribe, you pick between warm and rosy, cool and crisp, nice and neutral, and surprise me. I selected cool and crisp. I'd done a lot of crocheting recently with pinks and oranges, and I thought it would be nice to have a change. And I definitely didn't want neutrals. And I also am not a fan of yellow, so I thought if I picked surprise me, odds were I'd get a whole bunch of yellow. Let's have a look in the box. Getting dangerous. So this month's box, we're back to the pretty looking boxes. My box last month was just like white with a stamp. So this is nice, it's pretty. Did I just cut the plastic on the wrong side? Or am I back to not being able to open boxes? There's more plastic. Though that's not to say I'm not back to being unable to open boxes, because I have a feeling that I'm going to struggle again. But I'll put away the knife. I opened it. Thank you. We hope you enjoy your Crate Crochet box. Oh, sorry, we hope you love your Crate Crochet box. And the pattern for this month is an ombre shawl, exclusively designed by Carmela Ann, the Yarnarium. And I'm really glad I picked cool because look, it's yellow in the picture. It looks like a fairly basic sort of style of triangle shawl, combination of double crochet and chain spaces, a nice wearable sort of one. Can't wait to see the yarn. Really pretty pink tissue paper. Oh, it's kind of green, but sort of yellow. Yellowy green. Okay, the yarn is Bellissimo, 100% merino extra fine, and there are 6 balls of it, 2 in each of the colors. So there's this pretty sort of soft blue-gray color. There is a light lilac color, very pastel and pretty. And then there is this monstrosity, which is kind of greeny yellow. I wonder what they call this color. Chartreuse, like the drink. Maybe it'll grow on me. Do you like this color? Is this to your taste? Do you think it goes with these? Maybe. Maybe. Actually, altogether, it's not too bad, and it is really soft yarn. It's really beautifully soft. So it's definitely got texture going for it. And, you know, I know with a box like this, not every yarn color is going to be everybody's taste. So I'm not gonna slam it for it being a color I'm not mad on. I think it must be immensely difficult and actually a little bit stressful to try picking colors that everyone's gonna like. Let's have a look at what's under the yarn, because there've got to be some goodies in here, right? Yes. It's like another little layer of tissue paper. Ooh, I got a hook. It is a Knit Pro 4.5mm and it's got a nice wide grip on it. I've not used this particular type of Knit Pro. Looks fun. And there are 1, 2, 3 little envelopes / paper bags. I'm just going to check there's nothing underneath this layer just in case. You live in hope. No, that was the final layer. So I think this is the pattern itself. Yes, so I have the pattern. Let's see what I get in the envelopes. I'm going to start with the smallest ones first because they look the most exciting. This big one looks like paperwork to me. The one with the blue sticker, it doesn't want to come out, whatever it is. A green plastic stitch marker with a little gold daisy style stitch marker attached to it, one of the ones with that tiny little lobster clip. which I just can't work. They're too small for me. But I keep a little collection of them because they're cute. That's bag 1. Bag 2 with a pink sticker. I really ripped the bag then. I was desperate to get at the, drum roll please, branded jelly beans. Yummy sweeties just for you. Crate Crochet exclusively at the Yarnarium. While I like jelly beans, slightly disappointed by the lack of Mentos. Not really. And the tea is T4. It's peppermint tea. So that would be a nice one for me to give to visitors. Oh, before I say goodbye, there is actually this envelope to open. It's got a serious amount of heft to it. It feels like a legal document. Divorce papers from the Yarn subscription. Oh, it's just a nice little notebook. Crochet project note, so you could use it to keep track of your crochet projects. I tend to do one of two things. Either I'm super organized and I type it all up on my iPad as I'm going, or I write it on the back of envelopes and I lose them. So nice little notepad, very cute. And that's the box. So do I think the Crate Crochet subscription is worth the money? And who would a subscription like this suit? These are the questions I'm asking myself. I do think it's worth the money. I know that it is significantly more expensive than it used to be, but prices for everything have gone up recently. There's a lot of yarn in this box. I've even got a lovely new hook, which is obviously the right size to make the project with, which I think is fantastic. This style of subscription box, I think, would really suit someone who is, if not a beginner, then maybe an advanced beginner, someone who's still finding their feet, and also people who are actually working and busy and would like to crochet but don't want to spend all that mental energy on looking for a pattern, shopping for the yarn. You just get it all arrive at your house. It's all in the box and ready to go. Someone's done all that mental work for you. So I think it's worth it. And I'm going to keep my subscription going because I do enjoy getting yarn in the mail. I hope you've enjoyed opening it with me and admiring this interesting coloured yarn. And I'll see you next month when the next subscription box arrives to open that with you too. It's coming back at me. Stay over there. Bye.